Viewmasters, it's the podcast that we do. Viewmasters, talk about movies that we view. Viewmasters, my friend Eric and me, Joe. Viewmasters, hey, let's start the show.
Hey, welcome to the Viewmasters, episode 323, The Rental. My name is Eric.
My name is Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Eric. How the hell are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
How are you?
I'm doing okay as well.
Excellent.
Yes.
Glad to hear it.
Yes.
We should take a vacation.
We should. You stayed in any good Airbnbs lately?
No.
Airbnb? No. Airbs and Bs?
Airbnbs.
Airbnbs, yeah, okay.
The only time I have ever done anything like that was through Verbo.
Okay.
And my girlfriend set that up and had nothing to do with it.
Nice. Yeah, when we were driving back to Ohio from Seattle, we stayed almost exclusively in Airbnbs.
Okay.
Just got hung up. And yeah, hit or miss, but you know, not bad.
All right. I mean, was that pricey?
I mean, it was probably cheaper than if we had stayed in hotels every night.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, it was expensive. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so like, now I'm just curious. Like,
Okay.
how did that work? Did you just like, because I mean, I know you have a plan somewhat.
Yeah, directionally we had a plan.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, is it like, okay, next morning, set up, a reservation?
Basically, yeah, like we looked at, how far we thought we could get that day,
All right.
given, if there were other stops we were going to make. Like, we went to the Grand Canyon one day, and we went to a few other places along the way. And then, yeah, just tried to find, we think we can get to Albuquerque. Let's find a place there.
Okay.
And yeah, so yeah, we did literally just do it day by day.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
That's why, I would have just assumed, we're going to pull off on this exit and find a hotel.
Yeah.
And hopefully there's no conventions in town.
Right.
Or sporting events.
Yeah, or homecoming for the local college.
Yeah.
Which happened to me once.
Or adult prom, which happened here like 2 weeks ago.
Interesting.
Yeah, don't do adult proms, people.
What is adult prom?
I don't know, and I don't care for it.
How old were the adults at this adult prom?
I never got a clear look at them, but clearly old enough to know better.
Gotcha. Okay. I did have an adult prom once. It was with some friends from work, and one of them was homeschooled.
Okay.
So she never got to go to prom, so we threw a prom for her in my apartment when I still lived at the downtown.
I mean, that's just a fun night with your friends.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't like everybody comes and
Right.
dances and gets hammered. No, it was just an excuse to dress up.
Yeah, that's just, we're going to do this fun little theme party for my friend who never got to experience this.
Yeah. Arguably, it was better than a real prom.
Sure, I went to one of my real proms, and it was one of the worst nights of my life.
Oh, no.
Has scarred me forever.
Yikes.
And so, there is a part of me that's like, boy, I guess really like to redo that, properly, I guess. But also, I would never do that.
I was going to say, maybe adult prom is your opportunity to redo that. Maybe
No.
that's why they do that.
No,
It's for people who hated their actual prom experiences. Listeners, if you're familiar with adult prom, either you've been or you've helped throw one, or you just feel like Googling things because we don't, let us know.
Sure.
At ViewmastersPals on Twitter. Thank you.
There we go. But, I mean, if you, said, hey, Eric, why don't you come over to my apartment and bring your lady friend and we'll do an adult prom there with, maybe Jason and his lady.
Yeah.
And, just be like, a small group of people that I know intimately already.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But if it's going to be like at, the banquet room of a Radisson Inn or something like that.
with just local people.
Yep.
From all different schools.
Right? No, thank you.
Oh, wait, no, none of them go to school.
That's right.
Because they're adults. At least they don't go to high school anymore, probably.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Probably some GEDs in there.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
that counts.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
My mom got one.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I mean, years ago.
Well, you know what? Belated congratulations.
Yeah. Not recently. She's 77 years old.
You know what? It's never too late.
That is also true.
Education waits for no person. How did we get here? The rental. Renting things. Yes.
Renting rooms.
Hotels.
Staying in strange places.
Yeah. So when you went to your Verbo...
Yeah.
Did you ever see the person who owned the place?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Yeah, we never did either in any of the many places that we Airbnb'd.
That's like... So I've been hearing this ad on certain podcasts lately where they talk about, like an Airbnb type situation, something different, probably has an equally stupid name.
Sure.
Possibly with no vowels.
Look, all the cool things are vowelless.
Sure.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our podcast.
We have been reviewing the movie The Rental. But they talk about how, you get to rent this place and, like, the host family isn't there. Just why would you ever set yourself up to be in that situation?
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know much about it. I've only done it the once, and somebody else did all the arranging. But if that was even an option, why would we have gone through with it?
Yeah. I actually, now that you mentioned it, I think I've heard that ad as well. And it's like, what? No, this is not an actual thing. Like, there was one place that we got through Airbnb that was just while we were out there. Like, we went away for the weekend for my birthday or something. And the place that we stayed, we had the whole unit to ourselves, but it was, like, behind the house of the people who owned it and managed it. So we saw
it's like
the
a
person.
guest house.
It's a guest house, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, there's an actual term for what I'm describing. Thank you. So we saw them when we arrived.
Sure.
And that was it.
Yeah.
And it was very brief. It was just like, hey, we pulled in while they happened to be outside.
Right.
Yeah, it's never been like, here, have a tour of the place. Yeah, so I wonder, has Dave Franco ever stayed in an Airbnb?
Probably not.
Probably not. Does he have any friends that he can consult with who have stayed in Airbnbs?
Also probably not.
Probably not. Do you think this movie is about his relationship with James Franco, his brother?
Maybe?
Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, all I can tell you for sure is that this movie is just about stupid white people doing bad things.
Yes, very much.
And not so much, I mean, they do some bad things, but also mostly just idiotic things.
Yeah. There's a stupid brown person as well, to be fair. Though she is definitely less stupid than the white people. Yeah.
And also would not have known that she was brown had not been explicitly stated.
I don't know that it would have really clocked for me either.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that I don't see color.
Well, it's like I am Hispanic.
Yeah.
Not obvious.
True.
To probably 99% of everyone who has ever met me.
Very true.
She is the girl from a movie we have watched before. The girl who walks alone at night.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
She is the girl.
That's crazy.
The titular girl.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yep.
I thought she looked familiar, but then I was just like, oh, it's just because she's an attractive woman.
Sure, yeah.
And all attractive women look alike.
Uh-huh.
Like, there were scenes where I got her and Allison Brie mixed up.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, I'll admit, knowing that Allison Brie was in this movie, and the very first scene is, Mina.
Yeah.
I don't know the actress's name, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Sitting next to Legion.
Yeah.
I was like, boy,
David Heller.
David Heller, yeah. I thought...
Heller, yeah.
I think it's Holler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holla! Good night, everybody. Actually, this is the last episode of the podcast.
Oh, thank God.
It will never get better than what just happened.
Because I don't have a movie picked.
That really is what's going to do it someday, isn't it? Is we're going to do an episode, and then at the end, one of us is just going to be like, I don't know what we should watch. I can't think of anything. And the other one's going to be like, I guess we're done. We did it. We did it, Joe.
We watched every movie.
Anyway.
Yeah, but like in that first scene when both of them are together, like I just like, boy, Alison Brie looks a little different.
Yeah. I can't say that I had that problem. But I get it.
Yeah.
I definitely assumed that they were the couple.
Right.
Just from that opening scene.
Yeah. Which... This movie is super predictable.
It really is. Unfortunately, yes, it is very predictable. Sorry, Dave.
Yep. Good try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Directorial debut.
Sure.
I don't know if he's written stuff before. He co-wrote this with a couple people, it looked like.
Joe Swanberg was a name I recognize. He's kind of an indie type guy.
I was going to say I recognize that name too.
Yeah. Who has also done quite a bit of horror stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of in this same vein of like quiet horror.
Okay. While you're talking, I'm going to look up real quick to see what he's done.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
That's fine. But yeah, this movie is just very... I mean, I everything was telegraphed.
Yeah.
Like you called out at one point, Chekhov's hammer. And like, of course it was going to be used to murder somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like every relationship twist in the movie is like, okay, yeah, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
Even before the hints of it, occur. It's like, okay, well, clearly these two people are going to hook up, and they're not supposed to.
Right. So I did just look up the other things that he had written, and one of the things that he wrote was a movie called Drinking Buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhat similar plot to this, I feel like.
Okay.
With two couples who go away, and then the man from one of them and the woman from the other one inappropriately hook up, and at least that's all I remember about that movie.
I think I watched like 20 minutes of that and bailed.
Yeah, okay. I can see how it wouldn't be for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was yeah, very predictable, just like tropey.
Yep.
People go away for the weekend to a strange house, strange shit happens while they're there.
Yeah.
Also bad interpersonal things. Yeah, it was very strange. Or not strange. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Maybe disappointing is the word I'm looking for.
Disappointing is a good word.
Yeah.
Because, I was oddly excited about this.
Yeah.
Especially since you very rarely pick out, like, what is ostensibly a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's light on the horror, but there are elements there.
Yeah.
It takes its sweet-ass time to get there.
Yeah.
But, like, all the stuff I feel that should be building to the ultimate horrific acts that occur, like, just because it's so predictable, because it's so tropey, it's just like, there is no tension in it whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sadly, and you'll probably agree with me, the best part of this movie is Hi, Alison Brie.
It's so wonderful. You're absolutely right. That's the best part. When she mimes motorboating the caretaker's butt crack as he's fixing the hot tub. We both kind of lost our minds at that. It was fantastic. And I know I said ass crack bandit. And then I remembered that it was implied that Annie was the ass crack bandit.
Yes, she was, yep. Because I was thinking it as you said it.
He'll give you no quarter, but he'll give you a quarter. Ben Folds' best work.
Yep.
I'm seeing him with the Cincinnati Symphony later this month.
I hope you guys enjoy yourselves.
I hope that he'll play. Yeah, we're going to sit next to each other. Yeah. Was my modifier dangling there? Is that what happens?
Maybe.
I am seeing him perform along with the Cincinnati... No, now it sounds like I'm going with the symphony. Later this month, I am going to a concert.
Okay.
In which the performers on the stage will be Ben Folds and the Cincinnati Symphony.
Well, that sounds like a fantastic evening.
It should be fun, but I hope he plays the Ass Crack Bandit song. Anyway! This movie.
I hope he plays it, and I hope the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra is right there with him.
Me too. Definitely. Yeah, like I feel like there are... Well, I think by design there are a lot of unanswered questions in this movie.
Yeah.
Who is this guy? Why is he doing this?
Right.
Is he Dave Franco?
I was wondering that. Or James.
Or James, yeah. It could have been either of the Franco brothers. But not Art Baltazar.
Nope.
Anyway. But,
I got confused for a minute.
Yeah.
I thought about Balthazar Getty.
Oh, God. It could have been Baltazar Getty. I don't know.
It's also very possible.
It feels like it sets something up with the, because Mina applies for the rental and gets rejected.
Right.
And then an hour later, Charlie, who is a white man, does it and is accepted. And it feels like that was maybe setting something up, like they've been lured there for a reason.
Right.
No, I guess not.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah.
It's weird, and I did keep expecting that to come back, and it just never panned out to anything worth a while.
Yeah, or like the locked room under the deck,
right?
Like when they go in, and the bear, whose name I don't remember, but he's the bear on the show The Bear on Hulu. It's a chef show. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's expected to find some sort of.
The control room.
Yeah, the control room, yeah. So did I. Or I expected someone to be living down here or something.
Or a murder room at the very least.
Yeah.
I was wondering. You got very excited when that guy showed up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know who the fuck this is.
He played Philip Gallagher, a.k.a. Lip, on Shameless.
Alrighty.
So that's what I primarily know him from, but he got kind of big last year in the show The Bear on Hulu. So I like that guy. He's good.
Okay.
I enjoy him.
I've heard people say good things about The Bear.
I have as well. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anywho. Any
hoodle. Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, I can't say that it's bad in any respect. It's just so predictable.
Yeah. I watched Scream 5 again, aka Scream, a few days ago. And
preparing for 6?
Yeah, because I haven't seen 6 yet,
right.
And I'm hoping that it will hit Paramount Plus soon. But man, that movie's great, and this movie is not as great as Scream 5.
Yeah.
That's all I had to say about Scream 5.
I mean, you're right.
But it did remind me of the discussion that we had while watching the Friday the 13th movies about just the kind of horror that I like. Mm-hmm. And I particularly like when the characters know that they're being stalked.
Right.
And for 2/3 of this movie, no one has any idea. And for the most part, once they find out, it's too late.
I don't think they even find out.
Yeah, they really don't. Yeah. Mina finds out, sort of.
Sort of, yeah. Like, they know somebody is watching them.
Yeah.
But they... And I mean, they still kind of think Toby Huss is involved.
Yeah.
Which maybe he is.
Yeah.
But actually, no, I guess the
guy comes in and kills him.
Well, there's that, but the post-credits?
Yeah.
During credits sequence?
Yeah, that was... Yeah, I almost expected the killer to be Toby Huss's brother.
Right?
Because that's sort of set up.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah, spoilers for this movie.
Yeah.
Because I don't care.
It's 3 years old, or 2.5 years old at this point.
The killer whose face we never see, like, at one point, because he's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And he takes it off, like, in front of a mirror, and it's sort of like, oh, we're going to see this guy's face, but also, we've not met any other characters.
I was going to say, like, is it going to be someone we recognize?
Right? Is it going to be Dan Stevens?
Right? I almost thought it was going to be Dan Stevens. But then I remembered we saw them together at one point.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he takes off his mask, and we never see his face, and
yeah.
then we see him from the back. Sometimes he has curly hair, sometimes not. Could be a Franco.
Could be a Franco. Could be both Francos.
Maybe.
They switch off prestige style.
Yeah. He clears the house out of all his surveillance equipment, cleans up the crime scenes, and then apparently goes to rent another house.
Or buy another house, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think he rents it.
Does he just rent it?
The lady says, enjoy your stay. And, like, gives him a key.
But so does he then...
sublet the house?
Yeah, I mean...
how long is he renting the house for?
He rents the rental. Who rents the rental? The rentalman?
Original writer, where are you?
But yeah, because then during the credits, we see, like, footage of the people who stay there, and it's a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
So it would seem like, yeah, he has this place for a long time. That was why I thought maybe he just bought it.
Right.
But I don't know.
And then, is he killing everybody?
Yeah.
Or is he just spying on people, and then if they get out of line, he kills them?
Yeah, or he's just waiting for the right people to come in to kill?
Right.
Who knows?
I mean, these 4 people, pretty much all, except for Alison Brie, seemed like the right people to kill.
Maybe he waits for the sinners.
Oh.
Maybe that's why he kills them, because Charlie commits adultery with Mina, and Mina cheats on her boyfriend. Is it adultery if they're not married?
No.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. But yeah, they both cheat, and so that's why they all die. And that's the lore of this killer that I am making up as we talk right here.
You know what? It's probably more thought than anybody who made this movie put into it.
They all just did a bunch of Molly and were like, let's make a movie.
Probably. It's like, hey, it's a pandemic. Let's make this movie for $3 million.
Basically, yeah. It's just like 4 people, 5 people, or whatever.
Yeah.
Go to, more of the crew, whatever. But yeah, they just go to a house and make a fucking movie. And I mean, the one guy's wearing a mask.
Right?
Maybe that's why we never see his face, because he's masked from the nose down the whole time.
I bet this movie was probably made just on the edge of a pandemic.
Probably, yeah.
Probably Dave Franco threw a massive fit when they had to pause for 5 days or whatever.
Meh! That's pussified! Was that what it was? Pussified?
I think so, yeah.
James, do something! Meh! Dave Franco, everybody. He's in studio with us. Dave, how are you doing?
Man, I'm not good. You didn't like my movie. Gonna tell my older brother on you. He'll beat you up.
He's not going to do anything.
No, he's not. No.
Yeah.
Probably not. Sorry, Dave.
Yeah, he's too busy taking college courses.
Yeah, he's getting his GED.
And inappropriately touching women.
Yeah, allegedly. Don't say mean things about my brother. Eric.
Sorry, Dave.
It's okay. Gonna go bye.
That was weird.
That is super weird.
So weird. Dave Franco just burst in here. Like, did he know we were talking about his movie?
I guess so. It's probably some sort of... I mean, if you direct a movie, you get a Netflix algorithm that says somebody's watching.
That's true.
We must be the only ones.
I mean, it is in the category 90-minute movies. Which, thank God for that.
Right?
I don't know that I would have been able to take it if this movie had been longer than 90 minutes.
It felt long.
It did feel long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not very exciting. I thought something maybe would happen, like when Allison Brie and Josh go off together to take a hike.
Yeah.
I thought maybe there'd be like some sort of like they'd hook up or something like
Yeah.
that, and then everybody's guilty.
Yeah, go full drinking buddies on.
Yeah, but nope, that didn't happen. And all we get is some relationship bullshit from characters we never meet.
Yeah.
Jen and Zoe, and
Yeah.
who gives a fuck?
At first, for a second, I thought that... is it Josh? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay. That Josh was saying that Jen and Zoe were in a relationship before.
Right.
Before Charlie got with Jen, and I was like, that's interesting.
Sure.
What's happening here? No.
Yeah, nope.
He's just a womanizer, it
Yep.
seems.
Yep.
Fucking tech bros.
And also, he married Allison Brie, so
True.
he settled down.
It's true, yeah.
But also, fucking tech bros.
Yeah.
It's just unlikable people.
We never really find out what they do.
They made an app.
Right, I guess. Yeah. Something about seed money, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wibbly wobbly. No idea. We know that Josh is an Uber or Lyft driver or whatever.
Right.
That's something.
And he's been in jail.
And he's been in jail, yeah.
Yep.
Allison Brie has no backstory.
None whatsoever.
Or Michelle.
She's done ecstasy at least once.
Right.
That's what we know about her.
That is her character development. Loving wife, occasional ecstasy user.
Yep. And she really is. She's. I said it at one point. She's kind of an Annie in this.
Yeah, she is.
She's definitely the most wholesome of anyone in this movie.
Yeah, just the whole hike thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It reminded me of Jenny a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was nice.
That's good. All
Yeah.
right.
No, just the opening sequence where they're driving to the house made me really miss the Pacific Northwest a lot.
I'm sorry.
No, it was nice.
Yeah,
It was nice to see those trees again. Nice to see the coast. It was all right.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
It's a nice house.
It is a very nice house. Yeah.
There's also a very good dog in this movie.
There is an excellent dog. Yes.
Reggie.
So
almost
fate unknown.
almost immediately, you got on your phone and said nothing better happened to this dog.
Exactly.
And you checked something.
Yeah, there's a website called Does the Dog Die?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is where I was going with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can just go and look. So yeah, I just Googled Does the Dog Die the rental? I didn't even have to click into the thing. It was like, nothing bad happens to good dog Reggie. But I do think there's other stuff on that site too, like other potentially triggering things.
Oh, okay.
Like I know for a while I had the idea of making a site called Is There Cancer in This? Which is basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, is there surprise cancer?
Yeah.
But I think that's also covered on Does the Dog Die? Like, It's
Okay.
not just dogs.
So I kind of wanted to bring this up this episode.
Yeah.
So I have not seen the TV show Superman and Lois since the third episode.
Okay.
And then the other day I was just flipping through channels, and there it is, and I didn't recognize a single fucking character outside of Superman or Lois.
Okay. Interesting.
And Lois has cancer.
What?
What the fuck?
What? I don't care for that.
I thought you had been watching.
No, I haven't seen since the end of the first season.
Okay, then.
Yeah, no, I completely fell off the Arrowverse when we moved, or before we moved.
Well, it's not part of the Arrowverse, Joe.
Shut up. Fuck you, it is.
But yeah, I was like, boy, if Joe's watching this got to be that's a bad deal for him.
That's really upsetting.
Yeah.
Fuck, does Lois Lane have cancer?
Oh.
Fuck you.
I turned it off.
Kryptonite?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll look it up.
All right. Anyway, this movie is not great.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad,
No.
but it's not great.
Yeah, I don't think I could recommend it.
Yeah, I don't know that I
just-
would either.
Yeah.
Watch Scream 5.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of the Scream franchise.
You know what? I'm gonna recommend a non-franchise horror film.
Okay.
There's a movie. Shit, I can't remember the title of it at the moment.
Okay.
But it is. Fuck, I can't remember the name of the goddamn director. Mike Flannery? Is that a guy?
Mike Flanagan?
Flanagan, that's him.
Yeah.
He directed a movie. I don't know if it was one of his first ones or not.
To Oculus?
No.
Okay. That was him, though, right? Wasn't
I
it?
believe that was him, yes. Which I didn't care for that one.
And Gerald's Game
Yep.
was him, too? Yeah.
Dr. Sleep and
Yeah.
the haunting of house movies,
Yeah.
etc.
They call
Midnight
me-
Mass.
They call me Dr. Sleep.
Yeah.
Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Sleep. I like to go to sleep. I'm not a real doctor, but I like to go to sleep. No, okay, sorry. Do you know what?
I do.
Okay, good.
That's why I was letting you go.
I love that song.
It's a great song. The movie is called Hush.
Okay.
And I believe it stars his wife.
Oh, nice.
But she plays a deaf writer in a remote house out in the middle of nowhere, and she is then stalked by a masked killer. And it is pretty excellent.
That sounds great.
And it is by far it doesn't have a rental aspect,
Yeah.
but it is otherwise a far superior version of this movie.
Excellent. Good to know. All right.
And it would appeal to you. She knows she's being stalked.
Excellent. Even better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know what I like. You take good care of me. Yeah, sorry this was disappointing.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it was. You know, I like I said, I'd never even heard of this before. I can't say, hey, let's see what Dave Franco does next. But,
Sure.
I guess I wouldn't immediately turn my nose up at something else he would do.
Yeah.
But it's a fine first effort.
Yeah.
There's nothing that I can say. Oh, this was real bad, Dave Franco. Real bad.
Hey! Was that my Dave Franco voice? I don't remember. Okay,
close
more
enough.
or less.
Yeah.
I mean, was that the real Dave Franco again? What's making you happy this week, Eric?
Oh, boy. Dave Franco for sure.
We finally introduced characters.
Oh, I wonder if Jeff Loeb is going to show up.
Hey, anybody got some Coke? Give some Coke from Jeff Loeb. What's up? I wrote Teen Wolf. And Teen Wolf 2.
I don't know that he wrote Teen Wolf 2.
I think it was based on characters created by Joseph Loeb III.
Well,
Thank you
sure.
very much. Don't you fucking take my credit for me. Gotta go bye! Wow! I didn't think
A rare sighting of Jeff Loeb.
Seriously, yeah.
Wow.
He's been in hiding ever since that Comic-Con incident with Iron Fist. Oof.
Oh, lordy.
Yes.
Oh, what is making me happy this week?
Oh, right, there was a question.
Yeah. Almost two things equally. I got the lights taken out in my office at work.
The lights were taken out?
Yeah,
Okay.
at my request,
Interesting.
because they were hurting my eyes.
Aw.
And my office is now dark, and I love it.
That's awesome. Do you get natural light coming in at least?
I get some natural light. There are other lights in the room, but we added a dimmer,
Nice.
so I can keep them low, and it's a very sexy vibe in my church office.
That's really nice that they did that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess comics is probably the real answer.
Okay.
I've read a ton of really good comics in the last couple days, and it just makes me excited for comics.
Nice. That's excellent.
Yeah. I read the finale for 8 Billion Genies,
Mm-hmm.
and it made me cry.
Aw. Pussifieds.
Yep. I'm a pussy.
I wish that word was not in my vernacular now. It makes me angry.
It's your own fault.
It is my own fault.
Can't say I'm sorry, because it's on you.
Oh. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've been waiting to read. I read the first issue of that and really liked it, and I've been waiting to read just the rest of it all in one chunk. So
Should be a pretty good trade read, I would imagine.
excellent.
Also read a very stupid but very funny comic called The Giant Kokju,
Okay.
written by Jerry Dugan and drawn by Scott Koblish.
Nice.
It is basically kind of an allegory for climate change and how nature is just eventually going to come out and kick Earth's ass.
Excellent.
Or humanity's ass. And it does so by having a giant Godzilla-like creature rise from the depths and then literally shit on humanity. And it goes from there.
Amazing. All right. That sounds exciting and disgusting,
Yep.
and I'm into it.
Alright. What about you, sir?
The thing that's making me happy this week is also comic related.
Ooh.
There was a new series announced yesterday, a month ago or whatever, by the time the listener hears this.
Sure.
World's Finest Teen Titans, a spin-off of the Batman and Superman World's Finest series, written by Mark Waid. And it's about the original Teen Titans.
That is.
And that's a team that I've loved for decades. So I'm real excited to read that series.
It is almost as if I'm hearing this news for the very first time. I am also very excited.
It just looks great. And I got to talk to Mark Waid about it a little bit during an interview for another series, and it was before the book had been actually announced, and I heard the news on the phone with him, and was just a blubbering, flustered mess for 10 straight minutes with him talking about random Teen Titans stuff, and it was kind of amazing.
That's great.
So yeah. World's Finest Teen Titans is the thing. I don't even have it in my hands yet, and it's already making me happy.
It can be enough to be happy that somewhere out there it exists.
Exactly.
And will exist.
Yes.
I've been a long time new Teen Titans fan, and so I guess by proxy, also kind of just a Teen Titans in general fan.
Yeah.
Where I always want to support, a Teen Titans or a Titans book.
Yeah.
And I've had precious little opportunity to do so, and it makes me happy that I get 2 chances this summer.
Right, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
2 chances from 2 really solid creative teams.
Right?
Oh, man, I'm so excited. So, yeah.
And I am very excited for you that this is all happening.
Thank you.
You've you've been through a rough couple of years. You need this.
You know what? I'll take it. Oh boy! So I know you said you didn't have a movie picked. Dare I ask, do you have a movie for next week?
I do, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
I figured it out just before we jumped online here. There's a movie I've been wanting to see. It is on Hulu. The aforementioned Hulu.
Yes. Home of the Bear.
Yes. It is a new movie from one of my favorite filmmakers who has not made one in quite a while.
Okay.
It is called Crimes of the Future.
Ooh.
By David Cronenberg.
Fuck yeah.
Starring Viggo Mortensen.
Excellent.
So I would like to watch that.
I would like to watch that as well.
Alrighty.
I have not seen that, and I've heard very good things.
Okay. I've honestly heard nothing.
All right.
So yeah, I like David Cronenberg. I want to see him do more stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what? Even if it's just straight to streaming now, I'll take it, I guess.
I think this one was in theaters.
It
maybe.
was for like a day.
Yeah. Is the Batman in this one, I think?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay.
Yeah, I don't. By that you mean Robert Pattinson?
Yes, yeah. The Batman.
Yeah, the Batman.
Yeah.
I think he was only in the one.
Okay. Megalopolis? Or
Cosmopolis.
That's right. Megalopolis is a comic.
Yeah. Which Cosmopolis is I famously watched like 15 minutes of it and said, I can't do this.
Okay. So that'll be my next pick.
Veto.
Vigo? Vito Mortensen?
I will never veto Viggo Mortensen.
All right, Crimes of the Future.
Yeah.
Which we will watch in the future.
Yeah.
On the Viewmasters.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to The Viewmasters. You can subscribe to the show directly at view.guttertrash.net or at iTunes and leave us a review. Visit view.guttertrash.net for email information and links to Facebook and Twitter. We'll see you next time on The Viewmasters.